Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you.
Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Today, we'll be taking a look at Some Jerk with a Camera's review of Escape from Tomorrow.
Have you ever spent years of your life that you will never get back, toiling relentlessly on a massively ambitious project very near and dear to your heart, only to see someone else with more money and resources than you will ever have swoop in and abduct your spotlight with an idea just similar enough to yours that you look like the idea thief who's just riding a coattail?
We're internet content creators, what do you think?
MTV's Jerks with Cameras? Are you shitting me?
This is why MTV is dead to so many people.
Anyway, someone shot a movie at the Disney parks.
Saving Mr. Banks? Oh yeah, that.
That's right, folks. Someone finally had the guts to stand up to those lying, vicious rodent bastards and sneak a camera past Disney security. Then, they pointed that camera at a human face. And then, they pressed a button.
Jerk, surely such a maverick cannot be real!
Disney is an evil corporation!
Universal is owned by Comcast!
Well, what are you gonna do now, Jerk? Shoot at Knott's Berry Farm?
To all who come to this place, whatever.
Alright, if you're not gonna do this review in a theme park, then we will! We're going to Disney World! Whee! Alright, you ready for this, It? It? Did you have fun? Me. We're not here to play, we're here to do a review. Me. Too bad. Why don't you guys just compromise and do the review while waiting in line for rides? Don't encourage him. Me. Alright, but I get to pick the next ride. Me.
Hi, my name is Jerk, and I'm a Disney-holic.
It truly can become an illness if unchecked. Luckily, we are immune to it. Me.
All my life, I'd been duped into believing that Disney parks were these magical places where magical creatures live and all your problems disappear and your dreams come true.
Theme Snark, Trickster Bell, what crawled up your butts?
I thought this was a support group for necrophiles.
I thought it was a Filk Circle.
Both equally fucked up in their own way.
And on behalf of the group, I wholeheartedly welcome you to this Circle of Jerks.
It's the Circle of Jerks, 'cause they're all such assholes.
Now, let's play Cards Against Humanity.
Let's drown our sorrows in inappropriate humor.
Me.
Tear up your annual passes, folks. This is Night at the Museum 4, Escape from Tomorrow.
Kinda tricky to do, considering the fact that they're laminated cards at best and digital at worst.
Oh yeah, Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah, I guess that was kind of fun, but the rest of the place is completely worthless.
Try telling all of these people that.
Well, it's good to see that this film is rejecting the make-believe phony fakeness of Disney parks in favor of the more realistic approach of the absolute unassailable truth that Big Thunder Mountain decapitates people.
Yeah, that's more of an extremely common irrational fear.
Wait a minute, this movie hired production designers?
So what I'm basically going for here is I want all this to look like a Disney World-esque theme park, preferably Disney World.
Honestly, I have no idea if they were the guys who decided on where certain things were shot, or if the filmmakers just didn't know what that title meant.
So they enter the Magic Kingdom, walk through Cinderella Castle, and magically emerge at the Snow White ride at Disneyland in California.
Well, if your Captain EO review taught us anything, it's that Disney parks are filled with all kinds of wormholes.
How do you expect us to believe your story if you can't even decide which theme park you—
Oh, come now, Jake. The game ain't worth winning if you don't play fair. Hey, everybody, it's our old pal, Gary the Gorilla.
Damn, that's a deep cut.
So they ride Snow White's scary adventures, and... no hurry. I'll patiently wait for something to happen.
You may be willing to wait, but our patience is being soaked up by waiting in line. Next scene.
You know I don't exactly have the cleanest conscience on this one, but if you're not gonna add your own twist to these rides, this is kinda stealing.
Well, they add their own music.
The feeling's mutual, movie. No. I take that back. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. There are very few Disney haters left out there, and we have to support each other.
Come on, jerk. You know you want to rip this movie a new one.
Is any of that gonna be explained? Any of it at all? The movie's gonna meet me halfway, I just know it.
Hey, Woody, what does your Magic 8 Ball say about that?
Don't count on it! Aw!
What's the biggest problem with watching art house movies today? It's understanding them!
If you spend 5 minutes on film Twitter, you'll realize that the problem isn't just with artsy movies.
Introducing the one, the only, Cinekyle!
Insert coming out of the closet joke here.
The Cinekyle! Not affiliated with the Cinekyle.
Everything is the worst.
Warning, don't mix with Crispin Glover.
I can't keep up this hideous charade any longer. In what fucking universe can you ride the teacups, Dumbo, and the carousel in less time than it takes to wait for Buzz Lightyear? An omnimover designed for perpetual motion to move the line as swiftly as possible. It only stops when a disabled guest needs assistance getting on or off. Spinny things, on the other hand, have to stop entirely every time a new bunch of people want aboard. Even on a busy day, especially on a busy day, you could never ride 3 separate spinning things in the time it takes to wait for Buzz once!
All that, plus the fact that even on a busy day, Buzz Lightyear typically never gets a line longer than 15 to 20 minutes.
It's all fake, you see. The ride didn't actually break down. There is no Santa Claus.
There is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
So we're, what, an hour into this movie? 45 minutes at least, right?
Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
Michelle! How are you?
I love how even though he's supposed to be rejecting Disney, he's still using this to be continued screen.
Oh, that's his wife's name! Or at least a cruel nickname.
More than a Emily Dickinson kind of thing.
Nah, too much thought would have had to go into that.
And he and his daughter continue their eternal quest for a plot.
Plot? In this movie? Ha!
Maybe there's one in this mailbox!
No questions asked.
Nope! Maybe there's one in this portal to the future! Nope!
Okay, that was too easy of a jab.
Everyone's so worried about cat flu now.
Ah, yes, the cat flu, that crippling disease that improves your reflexes, enhances your internet view count, and makes everyone in the world love you for doing literally nothing.
Me. Fuck off. Dude, we're in Disney World. We're not risking it.
You could be a host and not even know it.
Damn you anti-vaxxers!
Wow, that joke aged poorly.
This whole time, Jenny McCathy has been creating her own personal army of cat people. It's so diabolical. Everybody already wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. She used manipulation. You're not even listening to me, are you? You're looking at her boobs, aren't you?
Emu.
Sorry, what?
Emu.
Emu?
break this theory down, shall we? Now, these alleged turkey legs of which you speak are actually one of Disney's more popular food items.
And for good reason. They're delicious, they're filling, and they're relatively inexpensive.
You know, I love these things, but damn, they are a pain in the ass to eat.
Now, every emu has, let's see, multiply the square root by the coefficient, add the denominator, carry the 5.
Nobody said there'd be math!
You know the princesses? They're high-priced courtesans.
And the emus are really crack dealers.
No, that would actually be an interesting movie.
Oh my god. I hate this movie. I mean, check all the boxes. Hate, 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 hate. Double hate.
Loathe entirely.
You've got all the more time to redeem yourself, movie. Almost 1 full hour to cohere all these disparate threads and make it all make sense. I advise you not to squander it. You're gonna squander it, aren't you?
What do you think?
Jesus, when it rains, it pours.
Well, I mean, it is Central Florida.
So with his life in shambles and his family intolerable, Jim follows in the footsteps of the great John Goodman and drinks his way through Epcot.
Honestly, I think you need to follow suit.
Gary! Yo, what the hell? I thought this was a fictional hybrid. He just flat out said it was Disney World. Well, obviously it's a fictional hybrid called Disney World.
At this point, I feel like he should be called Gary the Devil's Advocate.
Apparently the emu lady was right. They are hookers. How dare you? How dare you besmirch the good name of prostitution? The world's oldest profession has no place in a Disney park.
We want the Reddit! We want the Reddit!
What?
Okay, that one aging poorly might have been a good thing.
I don't like cameras anymore. No, I'm quite serious. If this is what we're gonna do with them, then I want no part of it. I'm gonna go start a podcast called Some Jerk Without a Camera.
Podcast, yes. That title, surprisingly not.
I have something to tell you, Jim. Soon, Jim.
Why is Theme Snark the censor? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's funny, especially with that particular picture, but why?
And he's rewarded with spit in his face, and now he can't find his daughter. And then 2 tennis instructors tase him in the dick. Sure, why not?
Okay, Jerk, I'm gonna read off a list of illegal substances, and I want you to tell me which of them you smoked to make you think that we'd believe something that stupid actually happened.
Jim wakes up strapped to a spinning chair in a room under Spaceship Earth, which looks like something out of an early 70s dystopian sci-fi flick, but with more pictures of naked people. Then this scientist guy who works for the Siemens Corporation and talks like a cross between Christoph Waltz and Tommy Wiseau constructs a miniature Spaceship Earth around Jim's head that scans his imagination, claiming that Siemens only wants to monitor his imagination while Disney wants to control it. Apparently the French girls work for Siemens, Siemens shut down Buzz Lightyear, and Siemens told Jim's boss to recommend Soarin', all as part of some elaborate conspiracy that we, the audience, never learn any more about because the director would rather show us ejaculation imagery. Then the scientist gets decapitated, and it turns out he was really a robot!
Okay, Randy Moore, I'm gonna read off a list of illegal substances.
Unless he's asking if the guy works for Beatrix Kiddo, this had to have been a paranoid legal decision to cover their asses.
I'm not 100% sure if the choice of that clip was intentional, but if it was, that's great.
Then Budget Amy Sedaris here puts Jim in a trance with her roofie necklace and explains the one thing I know you've all been patiently waiting for this movie to finally explain, her own backstory. Well, thank God!
Well, at least something gets explained. It's a really stupid explanation, but at least it's there.
You know, it just occurred to me that I haven't really discussed the acting in this film.
What an odd time to bring that up. I don't think even this place would want that face.
Is Disney gonna do anything evil?
No.
Okay, because I'm sometimes just this level of nitpicky, how the hell was he able to keep screaming without any lungs?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? My name is Trevor McCune, and I played the bellhop in that scene.
Oh, you poor soul.
At one point, you described my character as a gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper!
Would have gone with the Ghostbusters gag, but that was actually cut from the original review.
At one point, he described my character as a gatekeeper.
Are you the gatekeeper?
Who said that?
Sorry, couldn't resist. Go on.
The key to unlocking this mystery, wrapped in a riddle, inside an enigma, seasoned on a taco, wedged in a glove compartment, eaten by 2 dead emus, and left to rot in their godforsaken carcasses.
I think that was the best critical recommendation this movie could have received.
But I imagine the prevailing counter-argument went a little something like...
You're just confused. You've forgotten how to judge correctly. Take a deep breath. Look at it again. Oh, it's a piece of shit.
I guess even Disney knows better than to feed the trolls.
Its distributors have had to resort to other sources of revenue, like claiming monetization of my review.
Wow. I mean, we've talked about how asinine copyright on YouTube is, but this is not only stupid, it's the crown jewel of hypocrisy. Then again, we've received copyright claims from Cinemassacre, so maybe not the crown jewel, but certainly one of them. This is probably one of Jerk's best videos. Well, 3 of his best videos. Yeah, the jokes and criticisms about the movie are great, but the best part comes at the end when Jerk talks about what Escape from Tomorrow represents, both in a bad way and in a good way. In fact, because of these ending words, I wish this was his Season 3 finale. Between that and his return to Disneyland, I can't think of a better way for him to have ended the season. The movie may have been complete crap, but it resulted in one amazing review. And you know what? We're gonna do what this movie refused to and have fun!
We hope you've enjoyed your visit to the Magic Kingdom, and that you'll be back to visit us again soon.
Tomorrow!